Cool.
Tomorrow's the big day. I'm getting excited. Tomorrow this artwork is out, City of Angels. I am dying for you guys to listen to this. If you know me from my previous stuff, please give it a chance. Just play it and then give me your opinion on that. But I'm really proud of this record. I know that when I toured out here in 2019, whenever I went to sing something gospel or soul orientated, I know that a lot of people were like, what? Why are we doing this? And once the pandemic hit, that's kind of when I realized that there was a bit of a disconnect. And as much as I love the fact that I've had some pop songs that have taken off and lived a life with everybody, the last 10, I think it might be 12 years because I don't include the pandemic, but the last 12 years I've been living in the States, and this is predominantly what I do. I work on soul, gospel music, and I produce, and I do a bunch of things like that. So this will be the first time for you guys to hear what I'm really passionate about. So make sure you get a copy tomorrow, City of Angels. We got any questions? I feel like I'm talking to myself.
That's right.
I need to see people's faces.
I think we should just kick it off with some music, I think.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the first song that you're going to hear when you open up this record. It's called Crash Now Burn. It was along the first few songs that was written in the beginning stages of putting this together, that where the light bulb went off, and it was kind of that moment where I thought, great, this is exactly what I need to be talking about, and this is exactly what people need to hear from me. So this is Crash Now Burn. So that will be the first song that you'll hear on the record, which I'm dying for you guys to hear it. I'm dying. I hope this record takes you on a journey. The whole thought process behind it, especially when putting it together and I just want people to feel it. I want you to feel. Even if you take the lyrics away, it should make you have an emotion, whether you love it, hate it, what have you. The whole record is set to put you on a cinematic journey. So it's very exciting times. What else, guys?
We got a question here that asks, when will it be released in Australia? So will it be a midnight release here?
Yeah, it'll be going, it goes normally live at 12, right? At 12. I don't know what day it is.
12
Tomorrow, Friday. Tomorrow's Friday, right? So at midnight on Friday.
No, tonight.
Oh! No one said it was clever. So tonight at 12 goes live.
And we got another question here that says, are you going to tour again, COVID allowing?
At the moment, sorry, tour in the where?
Just says tour again.
No, I'm touring right now. So I've done the last 2.5 weeks out on the road here, and we've got another 2 more weeks until I head off. And then I'm trying to lock in some more tour dates. At the moment, everything's kind of floating up and down, but with a bit of luck, hopefully around May. If not, it'll definitely be towards the end of the year. When the summer comes again. I've got to tell you, it's really nice to be back on the road. It's been 2 years of sitting in a little box studio doing online sessions and, you know, obviously producing this record and things like that. So it's so nice to actually be among people and celebrating and reconnecting and partying, doing music. I'm pretty blessed. My job's awesome. All right, well, maybe we'll do another number from the record. Let's try Let It Go. This song came about around when there was a lot of mayhem happening in America through to the virus, a lot of people passing away, and at that stage, no real vaccination or any of that. So it was very scary times, and that's how this song came about. I just felt for people that were losing loved ones, so I wrote about it. Humming the song let it go. Ooh, I feel like it's too normal in here. It's getting too normal. So another thing that is super exciting on this record is that I got to collaborate with two incredible artists. One called Anthony Evans and another, Alina Bird Miles. These are two singers in America that I've been following for quite some time that are so incredibly gifted, talented, whatever you want to say. They are just so amazing. I did a duet called God Did Make Us All the Same with Anthony Evans, and for a man to be able to reach as high as what I'm reaching and have such a full body texture in his tone, be able to chop, go to the bottom, slam up again at 100. I mean, it's just so inspiring. And then also working with Lena Bird Miles. This woman is like a queen, a scat queen. The way that she's able to riff using gospel, but then also this jazz way of bouncing through notes, it's so freaking cool. And you can watch her pretty much do this live flawlessly. And anyway, so I was very, very lucky and blessed to have them be a part of the record on a song also called, oh, my brain is losing. Anyway, you have to check it out. You'll love it. You'll love it. You'll love it. Any more questions?
We have a question here that says, do you have a favourite song of the new album and why?
Oh, that's a tough one. It's tough because it just depends what mood. But I do have a thing for, and I'm not quite sure why, but I have a thing for As the World Falls Down Around Us. I don't know whether it's the bridge, where it goes in the bridge, but there's something about that song that always leaves me feeling, I'm not going to say the word, I'm just going to let you guess, but it's that one at the moment. But it changes. And when it comes to performance, that changes too, because each night, you know, sometimes I gravitate to other tracks and enjoy that and what have you.
Are you excited to have CDs in stores finally?
I know, I'm very excited.
Chicken,
I've actually opened my own label and I have my best friend operate it. And we have CDs actually going in the store. Can you believe it? We're doing it. It's done. But will they be there tomorrow?
That's a question. I'll be at my local JB.
Yeah. Should I keep singing?
Yeah.
I wish I could see people. I wish I could see. Maybe, seeming that we were talking about the duets, let's do a little bit of the God Did Make Us All the Same. We're so different. Oh, no. You keep going, I was loving it. We're so different in so many ways. Not just in love, but how we behave. Posting pictures, only happy times. Your life ain't perfect, just like mine.
That was brilliant.
Another thing that you may notice is that there's no microphone and we're just working in normal room sound, just because I think sometimes that gives you a little bit more clarity of how natural I wanted things to sound. It's really easy when you're putting a track together to where's the word? Instrumentation, put too many in there. Is that, do you feel the smart one?
Too much texture.
Yeah, there's too much. Like you can just add way too many parts, and then once you start putting the vocal center in the mix, there's so many interfering moments. And that was another big thing when coming to mixing this record, which I've had my manager mix, who's the most unbelievable mixer, engineer, what have you, get the best vocal sound from this man. When putting this all together, it was a priority to keep things very bare minimal and very clean, not much reverb, no real crazy ambience. Even though these are massive songs, you'll notice in gospel songs, people have a ton of reverb and church room sounds. This doesn't have any of that. And then in saying that, because it is so dry, the instrumentation around it had to also take a similar flavor. So once you start making things clean, dry, that's when you start hearing a lot of interference, a lot of bum notes. So anyway, long story short, I took a lot of time in making sure that there wasn't too much, but there wasn't too little, and things actually were centered around the vocal being the center and feeling like I was singing directly to you. So hence the reason why there's no microphones, there's no bells and whistles, it's just how the record should sound, like I'm singing it to you right now.
What song have you enjoyed most singing on this new tour from the new record?
I enjoy God Did Make Us All the Same, just because it's one of those real acceleration pieces where it starts off so little and then within a second it has to be accelerated all the way up into the chorus. So I've been enjoying that one. I also enjoy doing the Muhammad track, which is up-tempo, feels good. Let It Go's been great. I really, it's fun. It's fun when it's new material. And it's been a great experience, and especially doing the little intimate shows that we've actually started doing. I now get to have that experience with the audience, and it's a lot more chill, and it's kind of like what we're doing right now, except I would see your face. I would see your faces.
Another question was, what other inspiration did you find whilst recording the album?
I think it's just life. It's just experiencing life, having really big highs, big lows, and being able to convert that into a record, into music, and writing a song is like therapy for me. So a lot of things that I'm not dealing with in life or not able to really communicate, I put into a song. And so that's all over the years been put into this record, I would say, my stories and journeys. And I've been lucky enough to also work with writers that I love on this record, Tony Featherston, Rod Bustos, Maurice. I mean, it's wonderful to work with friends and to keep it real. As you say, keep it real. Anything else?
Did you have any writing blocks when writing?
Oh, I have them all the time, but they're not like writing blocks that happen for a couple of weeks. Like I will go dead. It's a bizarre thing. It's like opening a box. When it opens, it's like a floodgate. I know that with Everybody Cries Hallelujah, that was playing in my dream. The ooh was actually the soundtrack of my dream, and I woke up trying to quickly get it on my phone so that I wouldn't forget what that harmony arrangement was. And so I don't know where I was going with that. Can someone please explain what I was talking about? Because now all I can think about is the dream that was as weird as shit, but it had a great song to it. Can you run that question?
Did you have any writing blocks when writing?
Okay, writing blocks. Oh, hell yeah. My whole life is a writing block. No. I have these moments where I can write day and night, and it actually sends me crazy. And then it goes dead. And then I won't be able to write for sometimes it feels like for months. Or I force it and it's a big pile of shit when I do that. So I really have to wait until that floodgate, whatever you say, is open enough to channel. All of us songwriters have different ways of explaining it, but it does feel like when you write a good song, it's just downloaded. It's like someone just downloads it in your brain, versus when you're sitting there and you're trying to find a message or find a key. Sometimes you can find a lyric and you don't find a home for that lyric for 7 to 8 years. Same with like tracks and melodies. I've got in my studio, I've got drivers full of little bits and pieces everywhere, and I might not ever touch them, and if I do, it could be 10 years, it could be 2 years. I just compile it until that moment comes where I find the rest of the puzzle for that track. That's nerdy. Thanks for sharing.
Which song from the album are you most excited about lyrically, like to share?
Oh, they're all pretty heavy, lyrically. Everything's pretty heavy. I'm pretty proud of all of them. It was really hard to even narrow it down to 17 tracks. There were way more, of course, but 17 were the ones I felt like needed to be out there, needed to live their own life away from me, and that had a good message and feel good. So, yeah, there's no particular song lyrically.
All right, I think we should go with another track.
Sure. What have we done so far?
Maybe City?
Let's do City.
Try City?
So the album is called City of Angels, 12 o'clock tonight, and this is City of Angels. This is how I describe Los Angeles when people ask me. And I get asked all the time, why have I been there for such a long time, and what is it about that city? And I think it's just, there's a real undercurrent, and it's a pressure cooker situation for me, and I thrive upon that. I like feeling uncomfortable. I like the pressure of being able to deliver and not have the case where I open the door and it's just given to me. I have to work for it, I have to fight for it, I have to hustle for it, I have to be dedicated, committed, and it's an experience quite like no other city. So here we go. Streets are cold. It's so different here from what